Hey gamers, Wren here, and today I'm going to show you guys the full LART system in Laurel Area. Starting off, it's a beautiful day, and we're here riding on LOC railways going southbound towards Rapture, where we will hop on LART. So Rapture is like a little settlement at the mouth of the southern river of Laurel Raptures. It was founded last summer. It's a very chill place. It's very relaxing. I showed it off in my last video. And this is also the southernmost point on the LART system. It's served by both LOC railways and LART, obviously. And now we're taking LART. So LART stands for Laurel Area Rapid Transit. It's essentially a way to travel around the state of Laurel, its settlements, and a couple other nearby settlements. Right now we are on the Laurel line, which is the oldest line that is still in use in the system. However, the section that we're currently on right now was constructed earlier this year in spring. The Laurel line, it goes from Rapture north, making stops at Laurel and Port Markus before terminating in Whiskeywood. This is the longest line of the system. It's over 3.3 kilometers long, and it's double track too, so that's approximately 6.6 kilometers total. It's pretty crazy. And we're coming up on Laurel, and Laurel is the oldest settlement on the server. As you know, I've shown it off in like every video, so I'm not gonna like linger on here. This part of the line that we're now on is the oldest part of the LART system still in use. It was built back in 2023, and it is the only remaining portion of the original LART system that survives to at least this day. Since 2023, it has been extended. The Laurel line has been extended to Rapture and Whiskeywood. Those were both earlier this year in spring, which now makes it the longest line in the system, and probably the longest rail transit line on the entire server. Now, as you guys have probably noticed, this line is completely underground, and this was done to help protect it from griefing. And now we're in Port Markus, the capital of the state of Laurel, in my own personal home, one of the most powerful settlements on the server. Port Markus is the first hub of the LART system, the other being Wrenwood, and it serves as the access point to the Markus Mere and the northeastern ocean. It's a really quaint, rustic town. It's very simple. Life here isn't too complicated, and it isn't too fast. It's very peaceful. Now we're gonna go on to Wrenwood. The Wrenwood line is approximately 3 kilometers long. It is also split in half by the Wrenwood megablock. Each halves are approximately 1.5 kilometers long, shocking. And half of it basically is going from Port Markus to downtown Wrenwood, and the other half is going towards Eureka, with both halves stop in east and west Wrenwood respectively. Now the Port Markus, the going towards Port Markus half, is ever so slightly longer, and this is due to its less efficient alignment, which is due to the fact that it was constructed in 2024, and it was later extended to Eureka. And also It was built this way to avoid lakes and mountains and such, so it's a little longer, but technically it's a shorter distance. It also provides the best connection to LAC railways on the entire LART system, and about half a minute walk between each respective stations. Wrenwood suffered hard during the Grief War, but it is still standing. And as with all conflict, life continues on, even if the healing is slow. It's kind of beautiful. In many ways, Wrenwood is a shell of its former self. But I guess the shell is still alive. I don't really know where I was going with that. It's still pretty though, and it's pretty close to spawn, so it has its ups. And now I am going to show you guys the only line that I am not going to show you guys, so I guess I'm teasing you guys about it. But this line is the third, and it is the smallest or shortest of the 3 LART lines. It goes from downtown, or I guess underneath downtown Wrenwood, all the way to Wrenwood Farms, which is a beautiful, I guess kind of industrial farming, like bunker almost. It's really cool. I would recommend checking it out, even though I'm not showing it off. Now I'm on the rest of the Wrenwood line, which is going to Eureka. As stated before, this line is also 1.5 kilometers long, stopping in West Wrenwood and then going on to Eureka. I think the West Wrenwood station might have opened maybe during winter, this last winter, but either way, it's new to this year. And all in all, like the Wrenwood line, Wrenwood Farms line, and the Laurel line bring the whole LART system to about 10.8 kilometers total, which is a little crazy, but I feel like it's not too crazy if you consider this was built over the last 2 years. And this is Eureka, the system stop for the end portal and the westernmost point on the entire system and LAC railways. Now, the history of the line is not all happy. During the Grief War, 2 LART lines were abandoned, and 4 stations. These were the old line to Wrenwood and the line to Fort Mac. After the griefing, the lines were closed and their resources poured into extending the remaining Laurel line to Rapture and Whiskeywood. Anyways, that's about it. That's basically the history of the LART system and basically the entirety of it. I hope this was entertaining to you guys. I'll put some footage of the abandoned portions of the system right here. And I'll see you guys next time.